have the technological ability to produce more than enough for every man, woman and child on the planet. So why do millions still suffer extreme poverty alongside extreme wealth? The economic system of capitalism is spread to every corner of the planet and is dominated by money, investment, interest, profit and markets. But how does that affect us as individuals? Well, if you're a capitalist, then you're free to do almost anything you want. Go to bed when you want, get up when you want, travel anywhere in the world, invest in a call centre, a factory, a supermarket chain, buy expensive houses, cars, clothes. There is very little you can't do as a capitalist in capitalist society. Of course, you know you're not a capitalist. You're reminded of that every morning when the alarm clock goes off. Whether you're a doctor, manager, a bricklayer, a nurse, a car salesman, a brain surgeon or a professor, you're a member of the working class. You have no choice but to sell your time and your abilities in order to pay the bills. But where does all this wealth and all this freedom for the capitalists come from? The aeroplanes, the trains, the flash cars, the big expensive homes, the clothes, the food. Well, certainly not from the capitalist. Everything we need or desire is produced by us, the working class. So who owns most of the wealth produced by the workers? Well, certainly not the workers themselves. In fact, according to Oxfam, the richest 1% of the population owns more wealth than the rest of us put together. So what does the Socialist Party stand for? Well, let's find out from its own members.
Basically, we are a socialist party, but it'd be nice if we could say that we stood for socialism and everyone would know what we meant. But what we mean is a world without frontiers, where all the resources of the earth have become the common property of all people and are used to produce things directly to satisfy people's needs, instead of for sale on the market with a view to profit, as now under capitalism. In other words, capitalism is ownership by the few and production for profit, but we're standing for common ownership by everybody and production to satisfy people's needs.
Why does it seek the abolition of the wages system?
Well, because we think that working for wages is in fact selling your ability to work to somebody else. So it already presupposes the division of society into those who are employed or in a position to be employers, and the rest of us. So, you know, we see the wages system as a system of exploitation, a system of rationing in the end. I mean, the world is capable of producing enough for everybody, so we wouldn't need to ration people's access, you know, to what they need. And that's so. You know, the wages system we see as wage slavery is the other word for it, isn't it? That's been used.
Part of persuading people or re-educating people, I guess, is standing in this election.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're not here we don't propose to run capitalism. Mm-hmm. What we're here to do is put forward our analysis, our ideas, our proposition, so that we can end capitalism. See it is that this is irrefutable. We see it is the natural and industrial resources of our home planet are the common heritage of all humans. Is that not right? Would you not? I mean, I find that irrefutable. But you see, greed isn't a fundamental facet of our human nature. It's merely a symptom of a situation. Now, we live in a world that's dominated by poverty. And what every one of us has to do every day of our lives in capitalism is to play the game of poverty avoidance. And what that means in capitalism is that we have to try and grab as much material wealth for ours as possible to ensure our survival. So basically what greed is the fear of not having enough. Now, we are quite capable of producing an abundance of all the things that make life fulfilling for all of us.
What's the difference between the Socialist Party, and you're talking about a revolution and socialism and the working class, and some of the other organisations, like the SWP and Tusk, who's also standing in this election, and Respect and those kinds of people?
Well, we would call themselves socialists.
Yeah.
Well, you see, we would consider them pseudo-socialists, because the difference between us and them is democracy. Now, I joined this party on the basis that the moment I joined, I was given a rule book. And this rule book ensures, one, that from the moment I joined, I had as much democratic power as any other member, no matter how long standing. And two, that the party was run by its members and not the other way around.
So you're saying the
and we don't call for reforms of capitalism. Where if you've only got to see like an SWP store anywhere, you know, more jobs, dump the Tories, all this kind of stuff. Well, what we call for is revolution, a conscious revolution, and our vanguard parties.
So that's all or nothing.
Oh yeah.
We have the resources, technology and ability to feed, clothe and house every man, woman and child on earth, producing what everyone needs and wants for a fulfilling life. No leaders, no government.
We are talking about creating a community of goods and abolishing the wages system and having common and democratic ownership and control of the means of producing and distributing wealth.
The Socialist Party consists of ordinary members of the working class and was formed in 1904 with the single objective of establishing world socialism. Its democratic structure has stood the test of time and represents a model of working class democratic organisation without the need for politicians and leaders.